Okay, let's move on to Yusek Alma Jimenez. Yusek, the Philippines has long been recognized as an exciting tourist destination with its beaches, dive sites, and other natural wonders. How can we leverage this reputation to attract health and wellness tourists into the country?
Um, okay, as Kathy mentioned a while ago, this is a long-standing what you call this aspiration of the health industry to be able to position the Philippines as a wellness destination. And it started with medical tourism kasi maybe that's where we got in the wrong foot because we started with the medical aspect. And I used to say that we have to distinguish between what is wellness and what is medical. Kasi health and wellness is different from medical. When you talk about medical, you talk about procedures, protocol, and if you want to market the Philippines in medical tourism, we talked about, we have CT scan, we have high technology, but the other countries already have them. So why should they come over to the Philippines to just get a CT scan or just have a procedure when they have more advanced technologies there? And I used to say the overriding value proposition of the Philippines is always its human capital. And why is that? Because we send so many health workers abroad. They work in so many hospitals that somebody said if all the nurses and doctors walk out of international hospitals, there will be a health crisis in the world. And so, why is it that we are not able to tell people that this is the country where they all come from? And therefore, if we are able to send people to take care of them out there, then we must have a lot of them here. And so we said that when we position ourselves for health and wellness, we should talk about diseases that are not, what are the barriers? They said it's not covered by insurance, that insurance portability is a barrier. And I said, when you talk about a niche service, so it's not just a matter, Cory, of talking about a certain unique value proposition, but it's also talking about a niche service where we can excel. And I was always thought cancer care is the best service. Why? Because when you're diagnosed with cancer, you will consider all options by which you can get to cure yourselves. And that means it's not just chemotherapy or radiation therapy, which are available outside of the country. But you want to be taken care of by people who could do massage, by people who could do diet counseling, by beautiful sceneries, by wellness, by faith, by everything that makes you a whole person. And I think that is a unique value proposition that we can send to the world. That when you get to be diagnosed with those problems outside, come to the Philippines and we'll take care of you. In fact, we can dedicate islands, 7,600 of them, so that they can serve the needs of all of these people without the hassle and bustle and stress of having to deal with all of those conventional therapies. So if you ask me what the unique value proposition of the Filipinos in terms of medical tourism and health and wellness, I will always say the people, because our value proposition is the fact that we can render very, very good care tenderly and with a lot of passion and a lot of love that we put into taking care of these people.
Thank you very much.
And in English, as Bob said.
Okay, let's hear from the travel industry now, which is represented by Ms. Maria Lourdes Hapson, ASIC of DOT here. Maria Lourdes Hapson, a former DOT Assistant Secretary and now the president of her own travel agency, Strikers Travel Corporation. ASIC Malone, how are Philippine travel agencies doing today?
Okay, good afternoon, first of all. Well, travel agencies and the rest of the tourism industries worldwide has been adapting to the so-called new normal, next normal. Not really new normal, it's next normal because it's been 4 years already. Where are we now in connection to that? Well, we are more diversified now because during the pandemic, we actually reviewed our services, processes, and even the products that we sell. And I could say that along the way, we discovered a lot of things, including the health and wellness product. To speak as a travel agent and coming from the government before, I am just fortunate enough to experience both in the both arenas of the business, the policy and the execution. Well, where are we now? I could say that we are recovering, but with a different way of business because we were able to transform our services and businesses. Just like what the doctor from the farm said that their services is more on actually when you go to the farm it's a little bit high end, but with what she said it's actually educating the rich people to adopt the lifestyle of the poor ones. And for the poor ones, you are very fortunate that you have all the healthy lifestyle and food that you can eat. And that is also one part of the transformation that we did. We are selling new packages. And for the travel agencies, we are actually one of the most creative tourism industry because we really consolidate things, we connect to the stakeholders, and we create packages that is really, to enjoy the destinations well. That's it.
And last but not least, my good friend, the Bob Sosobrado, President of the Tourism Congress of the Philippines. Bob, the question is,
I can never be a poster boy for health and wellness. Okay?
don't
So
worry,
maybe,
transformation is coming.
maybe a poster boy for the busiest senior you'll ever see.
And the jolliest part. The question, the Tourism Congress of the Philippines has been quite active these days. You're very much in the forefront of the news these days, and I know you have big plans for the TCB. Would you like to share that with us?
Well, first of all, we would like to help the health and wellness industry of the country, especially that now my partner in crime is a part of it. And Corey and I have been working together for so many years now. So now that she's really a part of this, we would like to help out. And however, there's one thing that I'd like to complain about. Tourism Congress of the Philippines would like to have more members from the health and wellness industry. Right now, we only have Kathy.
Should have more.
Sorry, two out of the thousand. I'm sure there are thousands. So that's the reason why we would like to encourage more people to join us. But as long as you are DOT accredited, I have good news for you. Any day now, I'm going to be signing an MOU with the Department of Tourism that all DOT accredited establishments starting January will automatically become a member of the Tourism Congress of the Philippines. Thank you. Which means it will increase the population of health and wellness establishments, and then we can help out even more in the industry. And my plan was to, now that you will be putting up this conference, starting next year, every year, we always have our regional consultative meetings in the different regions of the country. And what we'd like to do is, when we have our consultative meetings in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, we'll include health and wellness. We'll promote health and wellness as well. Also because the Department of Tourism is also now promoting wellness tourism. So since we work together closely with the Department of Tourism, that's the way we can help them.
Thank you very much, Bob. That's music to our ears. Palakpakan po natin ang ating mga panelists ngayong hapon. Thank you for sharing your words of wisdom with us. And hopefully together, we will be, as they say, stronger. We will get there.
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Corey, for facilitating our group discussion. May we ask all of our distinguished guests to please join us for a photo op. Ayan, paano remembrance po tayo. Yes, we'd like to invite the whole team to please join us here on stage.
Can we ask Delma Selga, Maki Soriano, Joyce, and our team to come on stage for our photo op.
That was a very informative discussion. I hope you all learned some new things this afternoon. Miss Mackie and Matt, let's all have a photo op together. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed that. Let's give them another big round of applause, everyone. As we settle down, I'd like to do the honors of sharing this special greeting from a man behind the Masigabo Wellness Fest Roadshow. He is a well-loved host of a multi-platform program which has been helping Filipinos, particularly the poor and powerless, find solutions to their problems. He's also known for championing the rights of migrant Filipinos. Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Senator Rafi Tulfo.
I'd like to invite everybody because they're here, especially Ms. Orikino, to support health and wellness Confex 2024 SNX support.
Okay, thank you very much, Senator Rafi Tulfo, and welcome to the bandwagon of Go Get Better. Health and wellness provides the foundation of a good life. Do you all agree about that? It sure does, right? It permeates and affects every aspect of our daily lives, from how we work and earn a living, to how we interact with one another, and even to how we dress. Do you believe it? Well, believe it or not, fashion is also affected by health and wellness. So this afternoon, we will discover the subtle link and symbiosis between health and wellness and regenerative tourism and fashion, as we feature three of the country's most iconic names in sustainable fashion, who through their creativity and unique designs will showcase the exciting tapestry that is Go and Get Better. So sit back and enjoy this fashion extravaganza.
Leading the Go and Get Better bandwagon is the Health and Wellness Confex, the pioneer and so far the only trade fair of its kind in the Philippines, which gathers under one roof the stakeholders in the Philippine and the world's health and wellness industry. From award-winning wellness resorts to globally accredited hospitals that provide medical tourism packages, all the way to organic farms and specialty shops that offer a wide array of innovative, sustainable, and eco-friendly health and wellness products and services. The Health and Wellness Confex happens from January 26 to 28 at the SMX Convention Center.
Alpine Universe presents the 2016 Apex Summer Mix.
Basil Maliksi, a member of Designer Circle Philippines and a textile and clothing design graduate of California State University, Long Beach. His take on sustainability revolves around the use of watercolor digital printed fabrics. Ladies and gentlemen, Basil Maliksi. Ladies and gentlemen, Basil Maliksi.